Hey guys, Cam McClellan.
Al Lewison. Guys, before we get into it, I just want to apologise for dragging the tone of the wealth WODs down. Got a shirt on today, not quite good enough, but big meeting at the bank, guys, so I thought I'd dress up accordingly.
Al's still trying to climb that corporate tree.
You know it.
Hey, today guys, we want to talk about obviously the passing of Tommy Hafey this week, which is obviously very sad for those involved in the AFL and obviously those that knew him. There's a saying Tommy had from years back which always rung true to me, and one of our sales managers, Al, can give you a rundown about, had exactly the same saying. If it is to be, it's up to me. Now, I can't think of a more powerful saying in the history of sayings that rings true to me. So I'm going to give a rundown of what Jay used to say.
Yeah, so the reason Cam sort of referred it is Jay, a manager, used to work for us a couple of years ago now. He's gone on to bigger and better things, but one of the best managers we've ever seen, great people motivator, real coach and captain of the team, came from pretty humble beginnings, real school of hard knocks, worked his way up and does an amazing job now, and just reminded us he goes by the motto as well, and Tommy Hafey just reminded that, so we thought we'd mention it.
Yeah, so if it is to be, it's up to me. Why this saying's so important, it digs so deep to me, is a lot of people will know I left home pretty early compared to kids nowadays who are leaving home at sort of 25 and upwards.
School of hard knocks?
Yeah, I didn't go through the depths. There's always someone that's had a tougher life than you, but the reality is I left home at late 16. I think I just turned 17 and moved out of home, and I soon realised that if I didn't work to put food on the table, no one was going to do it for me. And I think that's why I've become such a successful property investor and had success in businesses, because the reality is I know that I have to do something, I have to do it now, I have to get it done. So Al had another saying which sort of blends in with this one, which I think is pretty relevant.
Yeah, it's the dynamite motivation, which is TNT, guys, dynamite. Today, not tomorrow. So basically what it refers to is just doing something right now, today, acting, not putting it off to tomorrow, because tomorrow becomes next week, next month, 6 months, 1 year, and people are sitting around saying, oh, I really meant to do something about that. So this applies both professionally, in your home life, in your investing career. So just a really quick example, professionally, you might be at the office, end of the day, want to get out the door, might be 3 o'clock, and you think, well, I've got 3 people to call, I'll call them tomorrow. Well, guess what? Tomorrow it's piled up from the day before and the day before. So you just pump the phone calls out. You quickly get on the phone, you make your phone calls, you're done, you don't have to do them again because that's all taken care of.
A really good example of someone who I've become friends with recently through the local school group. He read my book and said, shot us a text and said, thanks, great book, mate. And I get a lot of people, thank me and say good information. I do appreciate it. But what really impressed me about this was I got the text from him, and the next time I spoke to him was about a week later. We caught up in another function, and he said, I just bought a property on the weekend. I was like, wow, you actually really jumped in there. Now that was, I think, 3 or 4 months ago. What's even more impressive, he's just gone and bought another one. So now he's built his portfolio from owning their own home to 3 investment properties over such a small space of time. So that's a really good example of, if it is to be, it's up to me.
TNT. He's done that, guys, in the time people are sitting around procrastinating about ringing like a real estate agent to get a valuation on their house. So it just goes to show if you act and take action, things can happen for you. So we talked about fear, talked about dream crushes, but really, guys, it's action from you that make things happen for yourself.
If it is to be, do some work.